Broadcasting from the Luki, Kenya. This is the Me and Larry reality video show. LTL! Editorial news, the cable news report. Yes, LTL addressed it to U.S. President Barack Obama. You don't need to worry about no WikiLeaks. You get with me, LTL, I'll leak it all out. I'm a truth serum. I give you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help me God. So, the second story, let me rub salt into the wounds of Kenya. Now, Kenya, you worry about war on the police, war between criminals versus police. Well, let me just add this to your wounds. You thinking because last week LTL told you about on camera what the police, better known as the flying squad, was doing. They used to be of an anti-car theft unit, and how they was shooting down the criminals because they had unmarked cars. They stopped them. They found out they had AK-47s. They shoot them, bam, 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 dead. And then all of a sudden, you gotta have U.S. Ambassador Michael Ringberger. Well, I could say Ringberger. You're trying to be snitch, but it ain't it. Because it's always been a battle between the police and the criminals. Because the next day, which was on a Saturday, they were being led into an alley or into villages and get shot at. And then the chief, the commander, the police was saying, oh, well, we got problems and it's hurting and we need to stop these criminals right now. Stop them from doing all this. And he did visit the police who got hurt and got shot. Yes, and I understand it and I sympathize. But let me tell you something. You think Kenya, you have problems? Guess again. Start thinking. Because you're trying to be like U.S. You want to go to the U.S. You want to get green cards from to go to the U.S. And then you find out that hell is a lot worse in good old USA. And let me show you the flag. Good old USA. I'm going to let you know what hell is all about. Pay attention because it is for you, Kenya. You're trying to follow what U.S. is trying to do. You'll find out you'll be hurt. Here's your stories. In Washington, Port Orchard, there's a supermarket, you know, the big supermarkets. If you ever go to the U.S., you will know about these big supermarkets all over the United States, better known as Walmart or the Super Center. Walmart Super Center. Now, what happened was a guy by the name, and he's from Salt Lake City, Mr. Anthony Martinez from Salt Lake City, Utah, decided to open fire outside Walmart, shooting at the policeman. And he was in a good gunfight. Shot the woman too, shot a woman, a civilian woman. And he got killed. And of course the policeman went to, got treated in Tacoma, Washington. And so the Washington State Police are really, sad and hurt about this. Other two people were sympathizing what's going on. Yeah, that's one thing. In Detroit, on a Sunday, a guy by the name of Namar Moore went into a police precinct. In America, we call it precinct, but let's say in Kenya, police station, okay? He was in Detroit, Michigan, in the U.S. Went in there and opened fire on police officers, wounding 4 before getting killed. And then his parents were saying, Mama was saying, he didn't have nothing against the police. Yeah, a long time ago, he was arrested for drug charges and everything, but he was released and everything. He was okay. His brother did some crime, and he said he deserved what he got. He was okay about it. Yeah, how much lies they would tell you in America today? A whole lot. And then, now, Kenya, you want to follow what U.S. is doing? Matter of fact, you can't even suspend the Alcohol Act because you had to have the Alcohol Act keep going because a lot of men had problems. They can't find jobs and everything, so they go into drinking. And then you have to have a guy who's in control of the laws of Kenya or something, you duo, to say, we gotta have that Alcohol Act reinstated. It didn't affect the law, the alcohol dealers or bartenders or the owners of the clubs. No, it didn't do that. What's gonna happen to him, he's gonna be a target. Like, all of a sudden, Kenya is gonna step up, just like the United States, where you can carry your firearms, you're gonna carry your guns, you're gonna go to Nairobi, to Eastleigh, where the Somalians sell the guns and arms and the magazines, so you can put in your AK-47s and go on and carry it. Policemen will be targeted. That guy who recommended the Alcohol Act, he's going to be targeted. You're going to have a lot of targets. It's going to be sad, but it's going to be true. Because you don't know how to handle your economy. And then you full of talk about the politics and who's going to run the country for next year. I don't care if it's Raila Odinga or William Ruto, you're going to have a country of Kenya that's going to be going and hiding themselves from bullets and violence. So you want to follow the U.S.? Follow them. Because the U.S., we the causes of chaos. We're the most dangerous country in the world today. We played the game not in the book because we are frustrated people. We the high pedestal. And when we put Justin Bieber and all these other stars and football players on there, guess what we had to do to make it? Rob, steal, con, and do whatever we want to, and get away with it. We're more devious than any other country in the world today. And I'm saying it because I see it. I'll be back with my last story on the LTL Editorial News Cable News Report.